You need to hear your Edochie analyze marriage. Please watch the video.
For me, marriage is not a do or die thing. No, keep yourself. It could work. If you see it's not working, walk away. You know, respectfully. You don't have to hurt each other.
You don't have
no.
Really.
This person is trying to hurt this person. This one is trying to. No, you don't need all that. Walk away.
Unnecessary. Me, I always say that.
And then once you're walking away, you see the next person you decide to marry. You don't walk again, go. See another one, marry. You don't walk again, go. You can marry 50 times.
I feel like it's better to.
Have you seen it? For you to know that the sickness did not start today. It started a long time ago. But those things were being covered. You know, poverty can cover a whole lot of things. It is when a man makes money, you know the true color of that young man. And you as a lady, don't easily say that this man is all and all until he sees money. More especially when fame is attached to it. That is by the way. Let me talk about this home.
When you allow go to the get here, but I name and do already emotionally to be with the children and financially to take care of them. It went up one. We put 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and you refuse to take care of them. Then I couldn't wait to be at the Kajamor. The body met from one come. Here goes you would take it. Then I couldn't negotiate this, you'll take it. But I don't know where how come to wife. He couldn't get your answer, he said. Can be social worker, be an alien, Hannah Bonnet prison.
Hannah will rise in Donata. I never take the honey.
Oh, shut up. Can I run it here? Can you uncut on me? Can you listen to me? So, my dear, the Chaluni, where you let me reach and for Juhan. However, I send them.
This is also my son.
Say that in everything. Say it. Say you want to speak in Igbo.
Yes.
Oh, yes, one Igbo.
I enjoy it.
I
wish now my son will evidence this Igbo. He haven't given me witness. No, no. I can't try no. We won't be able to no, wait. Maybe try penny. We won't tell her many would tend to this and no kata. And just anything is nothing they pen. Why would they finish after everything they'll be eating raw rice?
So, get in intact what you want. They are one didn't me. Unana foot missing. Read. Will you shut up? We are overtake here. Choke one in on a dear. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 boys. They will put in Papa, that family, only for you to destroy these children. Can social welfare yes, this woman and then Kaseboga police. I are charging her to court. I don't know how many nations. 1, 2, 3, 4. Nekodi umanzi akafadenanya. Nkana korobish. Niane chehani hata rice endo. So umanzi ane literal for weta rice. Look at you.
There's something that the husband said. No negotiable blood tonic. No nenye home. I send this boy to go and pack all the drugs. And we get shut up. We get nothing. Now, if you understand what is happening, I've not interviewed this one and this one. You can interview these people outside here.
I know how to do that. Just work from one to another. Omelo.
Oga Kafagio.
Assuming.
Aronekade.
I don't. For 3 years.
Okay, can we ibido no ba nwunye gị nka?
Last year I married.
Okay, so how long ka gị na nwunye gị digo separated?
How long ka gị na onye aye validate no? Jerry hold to you before you go there.
O mere says girl. Man pass. O mere says girl.
So says he dey say you man no go police says man. Keu tu no see the men na go. Tell me the truth.
Speak louder.
And before I didn't know to you reach 12. Before I didn't know I take a tower she sometimes and then go to sometimes I will my jajata say Jimakana Mania and Carbon. I brought on that board.
Onokurago enyere nwata ni around 12. Ụmụazị kwesịrị iri chahalie 3 square meal between meal. Then enye ha nni ụtụtụ around 12. Then ụmụazị agụkụ kata ha tara isi ndụ. Ekwozie maka na ha tara isi ndụ amenyezi ha nke anya.
Talking about this woman and the kids that were not well fed, we shouldn't forget that it is somebody that gave birth to them. Where is the woman? Wherever she is now, she might have been cruising her life with another man. No one is talking about her now because she's no more living in the same roof with them again. But what about that woman? She needs to be brought to the book. If at all she decided not to marry this man anymore, there are a whole lot of things to do in order to ensure the wellness and welfare of these innocent children. How many of you are mothers? Do you know the labor? Do you know the pains of motherhood? All of a sudden you woke up, you thought about yourself alone without putting your children in consideration. If that man could not take care of you or ensure your happiness in that home, how would he ensure the happiness and wellness of the kids? Think of it. African ladies are making big mistakes, and I count that irresponsibility, because you cannot quote yourself responsible when you are abandoning what is supposed to be your responsibility. Okay? What makes you a woman is the quality in you, endurance, perseverance, ability to mother those kids. Being a mother is bigger than giving birth to a multitude of kids. So in whichever way you turn it or you look at it, it is obvious that the three parties contributed to the pains of these innocent children. It is not bed of roses. Therefore, you must be expectant of the bitter part of it. And you as a woman, you should know that where you are entering is a house. It is you that will turn it to a home. And when you make it a home, your husband will feel at home. And once he feels at home, you will become in charge. If you read scripture, those of you that normally read scripture, I am talking of Christians precisely. Go to the book of Proverbs 14 verses 1. You see what is written there. He said that a wise woman keepeth her home, but foolish one does pluck it out by herself. No matter what she has been passing through in that marriage, I'm not saying she will put her life to it, but there is an appropriate organization that can take care of it or make adequate provision for the kids. But having her abandon those kids because of her selfish reasons has already proved her a wicked woman. Yes, it is quite understandable that some marriages are toxic. It's very, very unbearable. Yes, good and fine. But in as much as she's putting her happiness in consideration, she wouldn't fail or hesitate to think about the welfare or wellness of these kids because they are innocent of whatever that came up in that marriage. Okay? I want you to understand me proper. And let me tell you, it takes a bad woman. It doesn't really take a responsible or reasonable woman to accept being married a second wife. Knowing too well that the first wife is not dead, that she's somewhere. What if she comes back in future? Automatically, she has prepared her heart for battle, that whatever that comes out of it, she's fit to it. No matter how romantic or how that man approaches you, your acceptance into that home, more especially that has already saddled with kids, your acceptance to that proves that you are not a good woman. If you are a good woman, you wouldn't, in a haste, try to occupy another woman's home, knowing too well that something must have transpired between the husband you're about to marry with the woman that left the marriage. Whatever that is broken today can as well be amended. But you looking at those innocent kids, accepted to walk into it. Thereby, you could not be able to meet up with the responsibilities or taking care of them. it is making all the blames to now rest on you. Now having seen those kids, even when she was working in, she knew she could not take care of them. In the nature of women, no woman can rise up today and tell you that she can confidently or she can innocently train another woman's child to that level or to that height you are expecting it. No matter how rich the husband is, you must know the difference. When you see her real children, I mean her biological children, once you see them, see the other ones, you will know the difference. It is not hidden. But all this is supposed to lie in the skull of the original mother of these kids. Who did she expect to train her children? If she must go the way she left, why did she leave the children for the man? Why didn't she consult the human rights, at least for proper arrangement or orderliness of their wellness? And she walked away. She wants to live a happy life. Now she's living happy, and the kids are undergoing such agony. Who is to be blamed? Why I am saying this is that before we make or before we pass judgment, we try to dish it out properly so that when you are portioning out blames, you know that you are blamelessly judging. Now look at the man of the house, what he's undergoing. In the presence of the kids, he has completely lost it. The fatherhood is messed up. Okay? But I will still blame him in a way. No matter how ignorant he is made to be by the second wife, or no matter how things are being hidden from him, there are things that he must stand to take charge of. Are you hearing me? Standing up to say, why are these kids like this? Okay, let's assume that he's not usually at home, but once in a while he sets eyes on them. Are they looking healthy? At least that should be his priority. If they are not looking healthy, he takes them to hospital. That is what he's supposed to do. So if you are blaming this woman and the husband, don't forget to dish out the blame of the woman that gave birth to the kids. Because every woman is aware that it is an impossible thing for another woman to train your own children like you. She might pretend taking care of them. Probably she has not given birth to hers. Or maybe it is confirmed that she cannot be productive. But the moment she sets eyes on her own biological child, you will know the difference. So if you are a woman that abandoned your child, consider yourself a failed mother. And if you are a father that has not been able to put your home in order as the head of the family, you as well failed in your duty. And that makes you a failure. Ask whoever that abandoned the first marriage what the person is passing through in the current marriage. You will know that the exact thing that drove him or her away from the first one is the same thing he or she is undergoing in the second marriage. But at this point, mouth to say will be scarce because people will say, is it only you? Bring that scent you met outside into your home. Once familiarity sets in, she will show you the stuff she's made of. So is it not better you tackle your problem and confront your fear? And the moment you conquer it, you enter another level. And have it in your mind. Any marriage that is below 10 years is still sitting on hot seats. Once it is like that, mind you that you both are being nurtured, you both are being explored. The best is about to spring off. Until you begin to see yourselves as imperfect persons, you will not be able to understand yourselves. You should always be an expectant of some errors from your spouse. Whatever it will cost you to build your home, don't hesitate to do it, okay? Any mistake you made there will eventually land on the innocent kids. What do you think that will be the condition of these innocent children if the parents should be prosecuted for the crime they committed? Automatically, they will live like orphans, but their parents are still living simply because you are selfish. You want to be happy, you and yourself, without putting your children in consideration. We should learn from this. Thank you very much.